Hey there! What am I doing with two pencils?
I need you to be focused.
Oh, I know why. Hey, welcome in. This is the how-to video for playlist number 3, which begins to sound confusing, called 2 on Cue, because I know in your heart of hearts, you like seeing Kevin E. West on the hot seat.
Fire 'em up!
And this, all right, I'm getting these out of here. This is the how-to quick video on the playlist number 3, which is when I've had people over the years interview me. You're also going to see kind of a little bit of a theme of a series that runs through this playlist with my good buddy, veteran commercial performer, very funny man, Paul Jackson. You will see throughout this whole playlist of what we call quick bites with me. But then there's also just a lot of industry interviews, guys. I obviously have been doing this for a long time. You have various photographers, such as Headshots by Peggy and A.J. Javeri, who tremendously owned Argentum Photo for years, such an amazing photographer. Acting coaches like Clay Banks and the Performance Zone, CBSI, Clay Banks Studios, and tons of other interviews, and that's what this playlist is about. So you ask yourself, okay, Kev, cool, I got that. Why in the world do you need to tell me a how-to before I watch the content on this playlist? Well,
the key to victory is anticipation.
For this reason, 2 very quick, simple things about that, which I personally find if I could reverse this and were watching me before I got too far into this industry, which is how I may get asked a very similar question to something you see up in Q-tips in playlist 1, and yet the way that I answer it when someone's asking me, as opposed to me just running my mouth, and how that may vibe differently for you. Again, my big thing about this profession is that we all go through changes. This happens in relationships. We may be used to this if we're old enough. But what we lose sight of it is sometimes, guys, how that changes within the pursuit of this profession if you stay in it long enough. I promise you, you may not look at the same subject that you looked at 19 as you do at 24. So pay attention when you see people ask me questions and how I answer that when being asked, because a lot of the trouble that actors have is we struggle with engaging in conversation as actors. So take a note of how I answer actual information when asked versus when I'm just bringing it up, and also take note of how you might answer certain things when you're in that position as well. And that's the how-to part that I want you to have going into playlist number 3. Get at it!
Somebody's life's about to change.